My name is Paul Agbosak.
Okrayan Emmanuel by name.
Peculiar.
Onyeka. I'm a transporter.
I'm an interior and exterior decorator.
Okay, I work in a private medics and diagnosis center here in Oka.
Okay, I'm into sports. I play basketball, volleyball, other things, and
It's the government.
Okay, in fact, if I'm to say, from my opinion, I would say it's 50-50.
The reason why I say it's the government is that, as in, if you check in the whole of this our country, this Nigeria, there are so many, as in enterprise, there are so many companies that are supposed to employ the youth into, as in to help their life. But there are so many graduates in Nigeria, as per se. There are so many graduates in Nigeria, and they will graduate. There is no job, nothing.
Because recently on TikTok, I think three young boys. The eldest was 15. We had I think 9 and 12, and I think they were apprehended and then asked what they were doing in the hotel. So they said they wanted to go and learn how to do Yahoo.
So for me, what the youth are doing, for me, I will not say that it's good. It's not good biblically. It's not good. It's bad. But we can't just stay idle like that.
So if you can imagine the ages of those boys, you would see that they watched those things from movies, and also they've seen how other young boys are making money illegally. Now,
first of all, I would say nobody's to blame here, and everybody is also to blame.
now they were not called to come and learn. They presented themselves to learn. That is how bad it is. That one is on a neutral ground. Then, if you're talking about the government, in fact, the economic state of this country is nothing to write home about.
Nowadays, the rate they are pursuing money is not the rate our old fathers then pursue money. So I channel this blame to government.
If there is no employment, the youth will find a means of making money. Then if the government, they provide employment, if they provide, how do I put it, employment opportunities, the youth will not go out there seeking for all those money, ritualism, blah, blah, blah.
Has been that government is doing what they're supposed to do. The youth will not have any reason to start, to be thinking of doing evil. If you go to abroad, you won't see such like that. If you hear such case, you even reason of such case. Because every day they are paying them, every month you receive your monthly salary. Here they are not paying youth. We are having graduates every year.
I don't think so. Anything about Nollywood concerns Yahoo. It's all about not having work.
Not that I'm supporting the Yahoo Plus guys. It's the government that's the fault of everything that is going on. Even the Nollywood movies that we do watch, it's the government that they are patronizing them. That's why we, the youth, would like to watch it, and when we watch it, we would like to do what they are doing there in the movie. So, for my own part, the government should help the youth.
Then the federal government aspect, in fact, if you're not connected, if you don't have the funds to keep you going, then it looks as if you're a nobody, both in the urban and the rural area, mostly in the rural area, whereby some people wait until they are made before they come home, either because they don't have houses in their homes, or they don't have cars to drive when they come back home, or they don't have things to flaunt around with or things to share with their people when they come back home. So they want to be made, and by being made, they want to involve and indulge themselves in all these crimes.
Then the youth, when there is nothing to do, there are skills out there now. You can learn skills and make yourself useful to the society. So because all those things, ritualism and all that, the end product, it's something else.
To compare with what they're seeing, why I don't want to channel my blame to Nollywood? Because I believe everybody, we are all adults. We know those things that acting is what they acted, is film. they can't stop making their pushing movie industry. So I channel my blame to government. Government's supposed to do what they know, that they're supposed to pay the workers, pay the graduates. When you pay them, they won't be thinking evil. When you have money, I have money. Will I come and kill you? No, I won't kill you. So all blame goes to government. Our government, they're not trying. We have the worst government so far.
Recently, in a way, they just go about doing things that shouldn't be seen by little ones freely. In those days, when our parents smoke, they don't smoke in the presence of their kids. But now you see an adult doing all manner of things in the presence of the young ones. And then you see the young ones, before they are 10, 15, they tend to know what a 30-year-old man can do. Then when they get to 30, I mean, it becomes worse. So when they say we are the leaders of tomorrow, we are the leaders of tomorrow, we've already started leading. Then when it now gets tomorrow, then I wonder what other adjective we are going to use and qualify that tomorrow.
You see a youth of 40 years, he's still single. He's still single. Where do you expect him to get money? Are you hearing me? He's still single. You think he's the village juju that is holding him? He's not village juju.
Not in school. So I will encourage the Nollywood industry to try and bring up movies that would educate and encourage our young ones. Yes, they can also bring out the bad part of it, but it should be less, so that they see that this is not, the younger ones will see that this is not the norm.
It's money. Young man will put hand in his pocket. He won't see money to eat, and you expect him to go and marry. My friend, he won't marry. Will you use his pennies to feed? Is the only pennies he will use to work? Eh? No.
Yes.
When you work today, work tomorrow. Tomorrow, mother will tell you, I don't tire. Oh boy, find something we'll go eat.
And by so doing, you see that when they learn up with these norms, they will tend to be better parents. Children now that are going into this, when they tend to have their own kids, they can say, your father made this at a very tender age. What are you waiting for? You see that they begin to lure them into prostitution, they begin to lure them into all manner of illicit acts or social vices. And you see that the parents now some of them now tend to turn the way their father did. So that these are just the basic, it's 50-50.